The dodge tool is used to lighten tones in your image, whereas the burn tool is used to darken tones in your image. Now, this usually produces better results when using a grayscale image. However, you can produce good quality results with a color image by setting the proper options in the options bar. So first you want to choose a brush type and a brush size from the drop down menu here. Now, a softer brush will blend more easily. Then you want to choose one of the following options from the range menu. Now, shadows will open up or lighten the dark areas when you're using the dodge tool, and it will darken the shadows when you use the burn tool. Now, the midtones will lighten the middle tones when you use the dodge tool, and it will darken the middle tones when you use the burn tool. And the highlights will brighten the light areas or the highlights when you use the dodge tool, and darken the highlights when you use the burn tool. Now, whichever range you choose, the others may have a slight change in them once you drag over your image, but this is only so that they can blend together and give you a smooth transition between all the ranges. Now, the next option is the exposure slider. Now, this determines how fast the image is lightened or darkened when your cursor drags over the area. Now, this is the one where it can get tricky in color images. Now, a lower setting is usually recommended, and I would suggest anywhere between 10 and 15%. Any higher and your color images can start looking really washed out when you use the dodge tool. So we're going to keep this on midtones, and what we're going to do is we're just going to lighten up the cat's face here just a little bit. So all you have to do is just click and drag. And then what we're going to do is we're going to keep it on the mid-tone range, and we're going to switch to our burn tool, and we're just going to darken up some of the stripes on his fur here, just to really bring the stripes out. And again, you just click and drag over the areas. You can see as it's getting a little bit darker here. Just going to darken up some of the shadows on the carpet here too. Okay, then what you can do is I've made a new layer in my layers palette, and if you click the top layer on and off here just by clicking this eyeball, you can see the before, which is that, and if you click it back on, that's the after.